This is Garrett Fry, the Cityscape Sequence Lead for 3D Digital Map Painting, and we're taking a look at shot A101. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So you can see it starts out high and pans down low here. For this morning shot, there's some things in the lighting quality that you're really going to want to make sure that you take care of. But before we get to that, let's talk about the overall look. So you're going to be wanting to change 50% or up to 50% of this shot with a new skyline. So everything above this line is subject to change. And when I mean change the skyline, there's a couple of different things you can do. You can put buildings behind in this area, or you can put them in front. Or you can just take out a building completely and then replace it with sky in the background. So there's a couple of different things that you can do there to change up this cityscape. One thing, like I said about the lighting quality, you can take a look here at this building. It has a really nice specular quality to it. So if you're pulling buildings that are from the image library and they're overcast, they're not going to have that same specular quality to it, and you're going to have to add it back in. So you'll have to look at the material of the building, and you can even see, like right here, that building here definitely has less specular quality than the building that we were talking about before. And it's because of the material, right? It is made out of cement, and it has less reflectivity. So you'll have to put that specular quality if your building that you're using from the reference library doesn't already have it in there. Also, you're going to want to make sure that you are looking at the other shots in this sequence, A100, A102, and A103. Because these shots are of the same location, just different times of the day. So the building that you are using for the changing of this skyline, you're going to want to make sure that it's going to work with these other shots. Something that, if you're picking out a photo reference, it works beautifully for this shot. It sets in, and then you stick it in the afternoon shot or the evening shot, and then it doesn't work at all for you, or you have to fight against it, then it may be better to pick a different kind of building. So don't work on this shot in isolation. Pick through and take a look and make sure that you are looking at those different shots. And you're fitting your reference into those shots before you get started on like a final map painting. Make sure that before you jump into these shots, you download the image library. The image library consists of nearly 500 raw images. That's 2.27 gigs of buildings from 5 different cities from around the world: Sydney, Wellington, Adelaide, San Francisco, and New Orleans. So there's a huge variety of buildings to choose from. The photo reference includes buildings under all different lighting conditions and angles, so it pays off to familiarize yourself with the materials you're going to use to successfully execute these shots.